The rim is back, the racket back for 2 days. No, for two times in one day. I've tried to record this video twice because the first time I completely just messed up, and I've said the same thing twice now. Anywho, De'Aaron Fox just got traded to the San Antonio Spurs. God bless us. Because that duo right there will be very fun to watch. Let me get through this full trade real quick and then we'll talk about our opinions for each team. Um, the Spurs get De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. The Kings get Zach LaVine, City. Not gonna lie, don't know how to say your name. Three first round picks: 2025 Charlotte, 2027 Spurs, 2031 Minnesota Timberwolves. Three second round picks in a 2025 Chicago, 2028 Denver, and a 2028 their own pick back. The Bulls receive Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Herter, their own 2025 pick via San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, so we'll go team by team. The Spurs get De'Aaron Fox. Again, this is something I wanted. In one of my last videos, I said this is my favorite destination for De'Aaron Fox, and I am so glad that it happened because De'Aaron Fox is the fastest guard in the league. Pairing him with Victor Wembanyama, that pick and roll is going to feed families. The pick and roll is going to be amazing, amazing to watch. They got Chris Paul out there at 40 years old, averaging a good, I don't even know how many assists, but they got Chris Paul out there running the engine. Now add De'Aaron Fox, you go from an old man to a really fast man. But no, De'Aaron Fox, really good around the rim. He's really great at mid-range shots, which will help with that pick and roll I was talking about. And his three-pointer, his three-pointer is wishy-washy, but when it's on, it's on. De'Aaron Fox is probably my third favorite player in the league behind Steph and Clay, and so I'm just happy that I get to go see De'Aaron Fox somewhere where he can compete because I think De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama are going to be a wonderful duo, a great duo. Um, you already know about Victor Wembanyama, so I don't really need to tell you about him. Generational talent. And then we move on to the Sacramento Kings, who again got Zach LaVine and City and three first round picks and three second round picks. Isn't it crazy that De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine get more than Luka Doncic? I don't know. This is just wild to me. But the Kings receive, excuse me, I'm sorry, Zach LaVine. Me personally, I like that lineup. It'd be Malik Monk probably at point guard. Then you got Zach LaVine. Then you got DeMar DeRozan. They're reunited. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan back at it again. Keegan Murray at the 4, and then you got Sabonis at the 5. And I like that lineup. I like the lineup. I really do. I think it'd be super fun to watch. And yeah, then you get three first round picks: Charlotte's, Spurs, and Minnesota's. The Spurs one at the moment, I think probably will be a mid to late round pick. The Minnesota Timberwolves one, who knows? Who knows? Am I right? You would think Anthony Edwards is a lifetimer, but you thought Luka was one too, didn't you? Then you get Charlotte's pick from this year, which is wild. That's actually kind of crazy. That's nuts, actually. How did? If I'm the Bulls, I'm pissed that that pick didn't go to us. That's actually nuts. Now that I'm reading it back, I'm pissed that that pick didn't go to us. Then you get three second round picks. The Kings, I like that a lot. If you're gonna make, I thought they were gonna blow it up potentially. Trade Fox, then it goes down the line. But adding Zach LaVine, you guys really don't have to do that anymore. And if you wanted to, you could move some assets to get maybe a solidified point guard. Um, but yeah, I really like that from the Kings' perspective. Now, the Bulls' perspective, buddy, now that I'm reading the trade back again, the Bulls low key got nothing pretty much for Zach LaVine. They got Zach Collins, who is a solid backup. They got Trey Jones, who is a young point guard, but his contract ends this year. They got Kevin Herter. And then they got their own 2025 pick from San Antonio Spurs. The bright spot is their own pick, but at the moment, hold on, what's the standings look like? Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure they're not bottom. So, where's that? Standings. Let's see, Chicago Bulls. They're 10th. They're in the play-in right now. So for that pick to be worth anything, they're going to have to start tanking. And the only way that, I mean, they could do it easily. But one of the things they're going to have to probably do is move on from Vucevic. I know there's teams interested in Vucevic. My team was interested in Vucevic. I don't know if we still do it. But yeah, that's the De'Aaron Fox got traded to the Spurs. And I love that for the Spurs. I like it for the Kings, the Bulls. I feel sorry, if you guys would have got that Charlotte pick, I feel like it would have been a lot better of a trade for sure for every team. But the Bulls kind of look like they got the low end of the stick here. Let me see if I got any notifications from that boy Ken. Oh, yep. Kenny just laughed. A huge laugh. I'm sure he's gonna have a video up probably before mine, and it'll be longer than mine somehow every time. Yeah, if you want to hear a real Bulls fan's perspective, go watch Kenny's video. He doesn't need a shout out from me, but he'll definitely have a better understanding of what's going on with the Bulls if you watch his video. So that's it. That's the trade. Congratulations, De'Aaron Fox. You get to compete now. You competed with the Kings, but the writing was on the wall. The writing was on the wall. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun.